Hey guys, Barry here, and welcome to your gaming station, Nintendo Back to Gaming. And here we have these two guys, these lovely gentlemen from the Wulff Den. What's up, guys?
Hello.
How's things?
Hey, Ireland.
Bob and Will, yes. That would actually sound like a cool cartoon, I think. Bob and Will or something.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I am Bob.
I am Will. And we are here to talk Nintendo.
Or whatever you want. Whatever you
It
want.
could be anything.
Anything,
we could talk about, I don't know, the economy.
The economy. That's important.
Yeah.
Yes. We can be very political on this show if you want.
Yes, but let's not.
Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know you, tell us a bit about yourself, guys, and, what you do as well.
Well, we are two brothers who
Like actual brothers.
who have a YouTube channel where we talk. We have 4 shows. We have one where I talk about games, and then one where he talks about comics, and then one where we do a live streamed podcast together where we talk to each other about random stuff. And then we have one on Saturdays, which is us picking a random game from our catalog of games that we've collected over the years and then talking about it.
Yeah.
So basically, we are just two brothers who have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah, so like Bob, I have said to you before online that I actually do find your channel like very professional. Your whole kind of approach to everything, your presentation overall is very professional. I think compared to other channels too.
I think even like early on, we decided if we're gonna do this, we need to at least look professional.
Oh
even if
yeah,
we're not taking it seriously. So like we put a lot of time into like editing it, making sure videos look quality, and then even like with the page itself, the artwork that goes into it, just making it look nice.
A lot of that is because I came from a graphic design background. He came from a film background. So we just put those two things together.
Like some weird ass Voltron.
Yeah.
And of course we like video games and comic books.
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah.
And you yourself have a very professional channel yourself. Don't
I try, but thanks.
Don't give yourself too much crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You conduct a very damn good interview, if I do say so.
Oh, thanks. I think. You see, the thing is, you two guys are, one of you is video, one of you is graphics, where I, in college studied creative multimedia, which is, it's everything from radio.
That's all.
So,
but even like, I find myself, because like the job I have now, it's video editing, but I find myself doing graphic design also for it. And ever since he started doing this channel, he started becoming a video editor. And now he does that full time. So like no matter what, you're gonna wind up in both worlds, I feel. Especially doing this.
You have a multimedia background, but now that you're doing this, you're forced to do everything.
Yeah, so pretty much.
You are forced to become good at everything.
Yeah. But like like if I haven't got a job, like this is kind of my portfolio, if you get me, for work.
Yeah.
Because like everything is changing, every day. Like there's always something new coming out.
Definitely.
So you have to kind of improvise on what you have and make yourself better overall.
Yeah, for sure. But it is the best portfolio because people, like companies will see that you are building an audience, and that's like the most important part of the whole portfolio that you have for yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you heard anything about YouTube's ad policy? Is anything changing lately?
Yeah, he's all into that.
Tell me all. Go and tell me all.
So, a while ago, the Wall Street Journal wrote pretty much another hit piece against YouTube, and they took a bunch of videos that had racist or sexist titles, and they screenshotted what ads were playing, and they sent those ads to the advertisers and said, "Hey, Coke, your ads are being played on this racist video. How do you feel about that?" And then Coke said, "I don't like that. I'm pulling out of YouTube." So all of these big companies started pulling out of YouTube. The retaliation YouTube had was, okay, well, let's stop running ads on sensitive material. So you have people like H3H3, iDubbbz, all of these YouTubers who, or even Philip DeFranco, all of these people who talk about sensitive material, YouTube pulled their ad revenue pretty much out of certain videos. It doesn't affect us because we don't talk about sensitive material. However, I noticed that less ads play on videos, so we get less monetized views. So it kind of hurt everybody across the board.
Yeah.
And they're not really being clear with what sensitive material is. There's the obvious stuff, but recently a lot of people who were talking about the new Call of Duty game, World War II, were being flagged as, talking about sensitive material because they're talking about war, an actual war that happened, even though they're talking about a video game. So there's like the definitions of everything aren't exactly clear. And YouTube is not the most forthcoming with information, especially when it comes to the people who use it, as a platform.
Yeah, that's they're gonna have to fix that eventually.
Yeah.
Because Call of Duty is gonna be the biggest game on the site.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna have to make money commentating on it. So then you have stuff like Twitch, which is making they're making changes that are getting their creators more money.
Right.
So YouTube needs to do something that will get its creators that'll help monetize creators, because right now it's not very lucrative.
Yeah.
People are going to move to something else.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for more, I guess, fun topic.
Yeah.
What would you call the greatest game of all time and why? Each of you.
You go first, because yours is interesting.
All right. Yeah. My favorite game of all time is Resident Evil 4.
Wait. What's the question? Is it best game or favorite game?
Okay, like what would you call the greatest game of all time?
Greatest game of all time.
The greatest. Okay, so that's
different.
a very different question,
yeah.
because then it's not like what I personally think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in that case, the greatest game of all time is probably Super Mario 3.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So I've always said to myself that my favorite Mario game is the first one.
Right.
The original Super Mario Brothers. That is what I learned on. That is what I like the most.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it. But I've always said that the best Mario game is Super Mario World.
Ooh, yeah.
So I might have to say the greatest game of all time is Super Mario World.
That is a good choice, sir.
Yeah.
So why 3?
I just feel like 3 is the best version of 2D sides. It was the best version of 2D side-scrolling Mario up until that point. And even when Worlds came out, it still didn't do everything as well as 3 did. World was tried to be more open, tried to be, you get different paths and stuff, and it worked. But 3 was just a more tighter, cohesive experience. A lot of the controls were better, I think, in 3. Yeah, because
I wouldn't say so.
Because in World, you had a 4-button controller, and 2 of the buttons were different kinds of jumps.
Okay.
Whereas in 3, all you had was run and jump. The flying mechanic was better in 3 than it was in World.
That was tricky, yes.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Yoshi was cool, but Yoshi didn't add that much, I think, to the gameplay. Whereas Super Mario 3 is video game at its purest, simplest, best form. So,
okay, I'll allow it. I don't necessarily agree. I think Super Mario World controls better.
okay.
If I had to pick between the two of them games, I'd pick World over 3.
Right?
I
Okay.
just think.
Right. So would that be your favorite Mario game? Period.
No. My favorite Mario.
I'm sorry. That was the wrong question. So that's what you think is the best Mario game? Period, or is that just the best out of those two?
The best out of those two.
Okay.
But my favorite Mario game, well, to me would be the greatest of all time. I think would be Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
So that's your favorite and the best of all time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
When that game came out, I think it was the second one. I heard that it got a 10 out of 10, and I was like, there's no way this game's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I played it at GameStop for like 3 hours. And I was like, okay, this is a really good game.
Yeah.
I downloaded it on the Wii U when it came out. I should get back into that because that really is. It's an incredible game, and it was like the Mario game I think a lot of us were waiting for. I thought the ones before it were bad. It's just it was missing that like special something that Mario games always have, and that one had it.
Right.
Yeah, but like to me, it's tough to pick because I have Galaxy 1 and 2, and then you've this game on PlayStation 4 and PS3, which is The Last of Us remastered. It's greatest story hands down for me anyway.
So that's your toss up between greatest game of all time?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Last was just like for me, like I didn't watch much of it before I bought it. Like I just got it. I goes, hell, I'll get it because it's just getting so much hype, and it's like holy shit, this game is fucking amazing.
The Last of Us is definitely up there with
Yeah.
the greatest games of all time. For me,
Yeah.
for sure, definitely.
And part 2, I'm hoping we get some sort of bloody gameplay reveal this year. I don't think we will, but I hope so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I think they're gonna be really quiet about it.
If anything, you'll probably get like a 30-second gameplay reveal, because Sony has been, at least the past few E3s, they've been more about what you're going to be playing in the future as opposed to what you're going to be playing this year.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not above them to show something, but I don't think we're going to see necessarily a lot.
Yeah. But like, was it November they revealed part 2?
I think so.
Yeah, but like no one expected that at all.
No, and I was sick.
It was ridiculous. Like, you know, like, cause actually funny, today I got my 4K TV.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a 49-inch LG HDR TV, but it's beautiful. But like, I just want to play Last of Us again on HDR because it just looks stunning. You know, even though like I played the game like a million times already, I still want to play it again.
Do you have a PS4 Pro?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that much better? Should I be getting it?
Yeah, please get it.
I would definitely for Last of Us Part 2. Yeah.
All right, so maybe if there's a Last of Us Part 2 bundle, then I'll get
Most
it.
Most likely there will be.
Do you think that there's going to be a PlayStation 5 next year? That's a rumor that I'm hearing.
Maybe the year after. I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds more plausible.
Okay, see, here's something you can argue. People are giving out, oh, why is there, a Pro coming out? Why is there an Xbox One S coming out? But like Apple, and other phone companies, they release like a new smartphone like every 6 or 12 months anyway. Right, yeah. So what's the difference?
But that's not good either.
I know, it's not good.
The Xbox One S, that was just basically, it's the same device, more or less. It was just in a new, smaller form. I feel like they should have probably made a better job, emphasizing that to it. Like, hey, it's just the same thing. We just made it a little smaller.
That's something they do all the time.
Yeah, which is fine. But now with Scorpio coming out, that is going to be the next evolution.
That's a big deal. Like the Scorpio and the Pro, those two devices do something that the other consoles can't do.
Right.
And
that's something that we haven't seen before across console inside of console generations.
Yeah. And like, I honestly think that Microsoft will be the first company out of the three of them that will go head on with VR and AR at the same time.
Yeah, they're really pushing AR.
Yeah, like with Minecraft. So really 2 years ago, holy shit. Like, just physically moving in.
That was crazy. And they didn't really talk about it much after that. But I was like, that was the coolest thing I saw this whole conference.
Doesn't HoloLens cost like $4,000 and it's only for like businesses right now or something like that?
Did you see the camera they use for it?
Yeah.
It's this giant rig thing. It was crazy. But I'm happy they're doing AR because that's a little bit more interesting to me. To be honest.
Yeah, it's actually something I miss on the Switch personally. Because on the 3DS it was great, I thought. But it wasn't used that much at all.
I wasn't a big fan. And that's why I was kind of happy that they came out with the new 2DS.
For 2D games or 3D games that look 2D? What way?
Or
the 1DS.
Yeah.
For 3D games that I just want to play in 2D so I don't rot my eyeballs out.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm just curious. Did any of you guys get like eye pains when you first got the 3DS when it came out?
I got a headache actually the first few times I played it because I had it cranked all the way up and it was just like, I can't. This is too much. It was just a little bit uncomfortable. I played it for a little bit and then I was like, I don't need this. This isn't important. I'm okay if I put the slider halfway, but like, and even then, I only do it like sparingly.
It just wasn't worth it for me. I was just like, I played Pilot Wings a few times.
Oh, that game was too strong in 3D. Way too strong.
Yeah.
For the size of the screen, it was pointless having it that.
That's true. Yeah, when it first came out, it was super tiny too.
Yeah. I don't know. So, last night you were you're streaming your ARMS coverage.
ARMS reaction, yes.
Yeah, pretty funny, Bob. Yeah. Anyway. So tell us all anyway, what your opinions on ARMS so far.
All right, so I played a little bit of it at the Nintendo. What was it called when they showed the Switch at New York? They had like an event in January when they showed the Switch to people, and I played a little bit of it, and it was not. I didn't it's not this like super awesome, like controlled super great thing. Like I see what they're trying to do, because the Wii boxing was really cool. Everybody liked it. Everybody played it. And then Punch Out was similar,
but better.
And then they tried to do something similar to that with Arms, except that Arms, I think we discovered last night in our little conversation that you move around, you have to move the characters too, and that adds a certain dimensionality that you can't actually. It just makes it a lot harder to control with just the two, just motion of your two hands. It's not like these Joy-Cons. They're great and they're accurate, but they're not that much more accurate, if at all, than a Wiimote. So it's not this amazing experience. It's just a gimmicky like $20 game, I'd say, not a $50 experience. And that's how I feel. I don't know, but you said it looks interesting.
I still think it looks good. I mean, granted, you're the only one who played it, but that was at January and like a demo.
Yeah, I only demoed it,
so things could change. Early buzz seems to be good. They're saying that it is a lot more detailed than Wii Boxing and Punch Out, but in all the right ways, like because they're actually trying to make it an actual competitive game, like an esports game. And, it just looks like a fun little distraction. I don't think it's going to be the game of the year or anything, but, if it all goes well, like it's definitely a game. If I owned the Switch, I would get it.
The thing is, like, you punch with the two controllers,
and then you move like this.
You grab, I think, by moving both of them at the same time, and which could easily be confused.
Yeah,
and you move by just tilting your wrists. Yeah. So you got these giant motions of you punching, and then just a little tilt of the wrist is what.
Yeah, no, I can see how that can be a problem.
Yeah,
but
it's you got to play it.
Yeah,
the test fire will be really important.
Yeah, see, I actually get to play the Switch in January because I got the chance to fly over to London at the UK premiere.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it was a pretty amazing experience. Just to, I guess, go over to my first kind of game event.
Yeah.
Play the Switch. Arms, I got 2 rounds of it and I kicked my friend's ass both times, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, like I can see what you mean, Will, with like as well, like it needed more modes, game modes definitely.
Yeah,
like to me, like Splatoon was focused on multiplayer experience, online with friends, but yet there was feck all there. There was more content I found in single player overall, if that makes sense.
Is there a single player campaign in Arms?
No, sorry, like in Splatoon, I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking if in Arms there is a single player campaign.
I don't think so. I doubt it.
One thing over.
I think it's got like a Punch Out kind of like,
Oh, you just go up the rankings?
Yeah, I think it's got something like that.
Well, like 10 matches or something, and that's it.
Yeah.
But like Tekken, kind of,
Tower.
Yeah, something like that. I do like the idea of the volleyball. That was a cool addition. I think people are gonna love that. I don't know about the basketball one.
There's one where I think like it's 2-on-2, but like you're tethered to your partner.
Yeah,
that's gonna be weird,
strange, but they definitely needed something like that because that'll spice up the multiplayer a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and do you think that it will beat Splatoon maybe in the sales or vice versa?
Vice versa. I feel like Arms, like it'll be there'll be a good dedicated fan base for Arms, but Splatoon is now like an established franchise, so more people know about it and more people have heard about it, so they're gonna run out and buy Splatoon. Definitely.
Yeah. This is the second Splatoon, so it's already got.
But that said, I feel like if they promote it well and it does, if it reviews well, I think Arms is gonna be a decent size hit for them.
What did you think about the controls in Arms when you played it?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't too bad for me, but maybe it was pressing the shoulder buttons as well, kind of was it for the special move? I can't remember exactly what it was, but like I got it okay anyway.
Yeah, I think you push both of them, and it does like because you gain a super as you're going.
Yeah. But like, do keep in mind you can't actually use like a standard gamepad and just play, just like that there. So
yeah, but like then like that takes all of the gimmick out, and like then it's just a like. I don't know. I kind of want to try that.
Yeah,
maybe I'll try it during the test fire.
Might be better. My thing is because it looks like the way you punch is directly correlated to like the way your character punches directly correlates to how you punch. So I don't know how like you'd be able to get that across on like standard D-pad and buttons.
I wonder if people online are the competitive community. I wonder if they're gonna go for controllers.
Probably.
That would screw up everything.
They're very like strict with how they play their games.
That'd be very interesting.
Yeah.
Bit like Smash fans, you know, kind of GameCube controllers mainly, isn't it? For a lot of them.
Did I ever show you the all digital Smash Brothers controller?
No, what is that?
All right, so some guy made this controller. It's about this big.
That's the size of both of our heads.
Yes. And he replaced all the buttons with arcade style buttons, you know, like size of quarters.
Yeah. Oh, so it's all like switches.
Yes.
And stuff?
So like it's like like a keyboard. You just type as you do it, and it's like lightning fast. And
it's got the arcade buttons.
The arcade buttons. Yeah. Every single button is an arcade button. And like there was one Smash competition where they were like, do we allow this? Is this legal? I don't know.
It shouldn't be.
They allowed it.
It shouldn't be.
They allowed it. So
I don't know. Did you ever go to any Smash events yourself?
No, I've never been. I witnessed a tournament once in passing. that was really it.
Any good?
I mean, it was like an impromptu thing. Like I was at PAX and I walked into a room and people were like, "Yeah!" It was like freaking out around like a.
I thought by impromptu you meant you were just walking around PAX. All of a sudden, somebody screamed "Smash!" and then they started playing.
Playing, you know, like a gang fight.
Yeah.
No. It was cool. I mean, it's very exciting. I've seen the Evos and whatnot, and the events online, but I've never actually been to it because I need the highlights afterwards because I don't understand a lot of what's happening.
Yeah, it's Smash for such a simple game is like very detailed and very like hard to understand the more you go into it.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of little things happening really fast.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious to hear your opinion. If you look at Splatoon 1 versus number 2, like do you miss the second screen experience or do you like the one screen?
I'm going to be honest with you. I never played the first Splatoon.
Okay.
So this was complete. I played a little bit of Splatoon 2 and it was completely new to me.
Yeah.
But what did the second screen even do?
Wasn't it the map?
Yeah, it was the map on the gamepad, yeah.
But I think if you can tap on the map and then you'll like swim automatically to that spot. Is that correct? Or
yeah, you press X to put the map up and then press A, I think, to land wherever, you know, using the gyro. Like if you're playing in, you know, handheld mode, you can tilt it and stuff. But like it kind of takes it away, if you get me, from the experience, you know, kind of it gets in the way, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
But
yeah, a lot of people said the motion controls were great in Splatoon, and that was the way to play if you're going to play online. But with Splatoon 2, I only got a little bit to play it because I played it at the event.
Yeah.
And I was not used to it at all.
So
that's something I'm definitely gonna get Splatoon 2, but that's something I'm gonna have to get used to.
Yeah. Now compare that to Call of Duty. You know, like it's a real serious, you know, FPS game, and Splatoon is, you know, it's a third-person shooter. Like, which would you prefer? Like the kind of not killing people or killing people?
I mean, you're still shooting at people.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess most of it you're shooting at walls and stuff.
Yeah.
But you are supposed to be shooting at people. So I don't really care if there's blood. I mean, that doesn't really matter.
It's honestly, it's apples and oranges. You're getting two shooting games, but they're both trying to do completely different things. Yeah. I mean, as long as they both do them well, you know, it doesn't really matter.
I don't care if Call of Duty's got Nerf guns. Like, as long as it feels good to shoot those Nerf guns, like, that's fine.
Interesting. Maybe Nerf should make their own game on, you know, their own take of
it. They did. For the Wii, I think.
Yeah, and it came with like a zapper.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that now.
And it was not good.
But they said the Nerf gun zapper was actually really good.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Because it was a shell for the Wii remote, but it was also a Nerf gun at the same time.
Now I'm curious, did the game use the Wii Motion Plus?
That game, there might have been two.
I don't know.
There might have been one when the Wii Motion Plus came out, but I know that the one that's in my head definitely did not use the Wii Motion
Well, I feel
Plus.
like most shooting games just use the IR pointer, which is fine.
Yeah,
so
that's
it wouldn't
true.
need. Drop my phone.
It wouldn't need the whole.
What is it?
situation.
iPhone, is it?
Yep.
Oh,
it's all right. I got my Game Boy case. It's fine.
It's a pity it doesn't play games in the back of it.
Everybody, like, whenever they see that, they're like, "Is that a Game Boy?" Like, no, it's my phone. Does it play games? No, it's just a rubber case.
It's like you think someone would invent that, wouldn't you?
They
Didn't Hyperkin?
Hyperkin has a thing now.
Isn't it just a prototype?
I think it's playable at E3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No.
So Hyperkin has a case where you put your phone in. It's only Android though.
Yeah.
You put your phone in it, and the top half of your phone screen turns into a Game
I've seen
Boy.
that actually. Yeah.
Yeah. The back isn't though.
Yeah.
That might be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you Google it, you can find somebody who made one out of a Raspberry Pi or something.
Probably.
Now I'm curious, as a YouTuber now, where would your demographic be? I'm guessing America. What would be your biggest audience? Yeah.
It's, I think, 50% America. Most of it's American.
Yeah.
Then I think it's Canada and the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our audience, and a little bit Australia. Not a lot over in Ireland.
Yeah.
Probably just me. 0.01% is me.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's not a big population over there, right?
You're looking at, well, is it nearly 5 million now in Ireland? I can't remember exactly what number.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but still, compared to America or or
Yeah,
Russia,
like
even
300 some odd million.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is.
Like, it's weird. Well, I don't know if I'm surprised. I am and I'm not, because my biggest demographic would be America as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think
Is
maybe 40% America, 50%, maybe half.
Wow.
And then-
Wow. Yeah.
Because YouTube they do promote you by the region.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
So are games expensive over there, or more expensive than they are here?
Let's see, maybe the same, but if you're going by the exchange rate, I think are we cheaper? Well, I know we're definitely cheaper than Australia and Canada.
I'll be right back.
You're okay.
I'm sorry, what did you say? It would be cheaper. It's cheaper than something like Australia and Canada?
I think so, yeah. I think we're way
Australia
cheaper.
has like an insane
Oh, yeah. Add like
exchange.
40, 50 quid onto it, that's the price of it, like.
Because that's I was gonna say maybe that's why maybe people aren't playing games over there or as much as they do here.
Yeah. They actually have a lot of game developers over there, I noticed.
Over where?
In Australia, anyway.
Really?
There seems to be like a good enough, bunch that, make games over there. But, interesting. But, like, let's see. What game did I get? Oh, yeah. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example, was €60. How much was it there? About $60?
It was $60. That is standard.
It's about the
game
same
price.
price,
So then you should be a lot more gamers in Ireland.
Yeah, but like, if you look at the demo, what's funny about UK and Ireland is most people here would play FIFA and stuff, football game, soccer games as you guys would call them, but like mainly PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
There's like less Nintendo gamers I noticed anyway in Ireland.
Yeah, FIFA is like I think the biggest game in the world.
Well, like biggest sports game, definitely, yeah. Like
I think it's up there with like biggest or like highest selling game when it comes out every year.
Yeah, but
it's up there with like the Call of Duty.
I don't understand. It's the same game I find every year, but just change the number. The second number to 19 or something, or 18, whatever.
See, here it's Madden.
Yeah,
that's the American football.
American
game.
football, yeah.
That is a high seller. So that's the same thing. It's every year. It's the same freaking game, and people just buy into it. There's the people who only buy Madden games, and the people who only buy Call of Duty games.
What do you want for dinner? We're getting Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Yeah.
Can I have
Yay! What are you getting?
Beef broccoli and wonton soup.
Make that another beef with broccoli
right.
for old Bob over here. See, American Chinese food is something special because it's like fake Chinese food.
It's so weird. Welcome to the Chinese podcast. Because in Chinese food in America, well, specifically Chinese food on like Long Island, New York, you go to a Chinese restaurant and the Chinese people are making Chinese food. It's like all stir-fried stuff. It's not legit Chinese food. I've been to Kentucky because my fiance has family in Kentucky, and their Chinese restaurant is run by Spanish people.
All
right. So I'm just like, okay, that's
Is
weird.
it the same type,
but it doesn't like taste the same, you know?
Okay. They don't care as much of it.
Yeah, and then there's P.F. Chang's, which is basically the Applebee's of Chinese food.
See, we live outside of New York,
Yeah.
so on Long Island.
Yeah.
So there's a strip mall every 5 feet, and in every strip mall there's a pizza place and a Chinese food place.
Do you guys even have Applebee's and PF Chang's over there? I feel like I just said 2 words and your head's just like, what?
I don't think so. I doubt it. But we do have Captain America's, if that's any help in Dublin.
I mean, I don't know.
We're all about franchises here.
Yeah. I know they have McDonald's.
Yeah, well, that's McDonald's. That's a global
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Your store, you got Game, right? Game is your game store?
No, actually, GameStop would be the big one in Ireland, I think. Game is actually up in England, in the UK.
Yeah,
okay. But yeah, but I guess you heard the story about the whole Splatoon amiibo being stolen from the van, all the lorries, yeah.
Oh wow!
Did you hear about that?
No.
Like there was a truck going up to ship up there or something, and somebody robbed the truck.
Wow!
And they had the rare Splatoon amiibos on it, so they just never.
Oh my god!
Was it specifically going to Ireland?
No, it might have been. Was it? I think it was England, but like I was okay anyway. Like I pre-ordered my stuff in GameStop anyway because I guess I know what these Splatoon stuff. I was very lucky to get it because I was like the only person who pre-ordered the stuff in my store, so there was a small chance of me getting it.
Like it was going to a specific place, and it was a lot of amiibos.
Yeah,
like it was a whole shipment to a whole like city.
I believe it,
and it got just borked.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Now you should taste the Chinese over here in Ireland. It's lovely, quite nice. Yeah.
Is it like actual Chinese food?
No. No, like let's see, like what I would get. I know this sounds ridiculous on a bloody game podcast, but I don't care.
It's all right.
Let's do it.
You should see what we talk about on our gaming podcast.
Salt and chili chicken, crispy chicken, curry sauce, boiled rice, and fries or chips we call them here. It's pretty good.
Wait, boiled rice?
Yeah. There's boiled rice and there's fried rice as well. You can get different types of rice, but boiled rice is
steamed rice. Steamed rice, is that a thing?
It might be the white rice. It might be the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Yeah, but
because I guess steamed rice is you boil the water and you just hold the rice over it.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's boiled rice here. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it's quite nice.
I've
that
heard...
sounds similar to us, but salt and what was that? Salt and what?
Salt and chili chicken. It's called
salt and chili chicken.
That sounds like something.
I wonder what we would call that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I feel like salt would turn us off.
No, see, it's not even.
Well, everything
chicken,
in American Chinese food is salty as hell.
I know.
So. It's crispy chicken, but kind of chili flavored to get me a bit of spice on it.
Like spice. It's probably just spicy chicken.
Probably the spicy crispy chicken.
You guys got General Tso's chicken over there?
What is it?
General Tso. See, in America, every Chinese food restaurant has the exact same menu. It's like they went on a website and just printed out the same menu. It's called General Tso's chicken, TSO.
Right.
And it might be what you're saying, but that's just what we call it.
There's a place in Dublin called Bunsen Burger, and their menu is probably the smartest thing I've ever seen. It's actually a business card.
Ooh. Wow.
And like you can, obviously you can take it anywhere you want. So, and everything's on it. It's great, yeah. So you should do that.
Fantastic idea. Yeah. If we ever open up a restaurant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what do you prefer? McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC?
KFC. Ooh.
It depends on my mood. I feel like I prefer Burger King for their burgers, but McDonald's for their chicken.
That's
interesting.
Yeah. See, if I had to eat one for the rest of my life, I would probably pick McDonald's just because of the options.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess I could just go with that. Yeah. I only go to Burger King when it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Because they're open. So.
See, that's what I hate. We haven't got that, up air, open all night kind of thing.
Oh, no?
No, you're missing out. That's the best part.
It's like the greatest thing.
But I actually want to move close to the city just so we have more options.
Yeah.
Now, to be a fan of Seth MacFarlane, Rhode Island kind of thing. Did you ever meet him before? No.
No. He's way too famous now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably just yell at him for like keeping Family Guy on the air too long.
Yeah.
It's better than Simpsons, I think. Anyway, Simpsons is over.
Ooh.
You choose your next words very carefully.
No, old Simpsons is pretty good. I think new Simpsons is terrible.
Yeah, anything past season 10 is dicey. I will give you.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just see a clip from the new Simpsons, and it was very bad.
Yeah,
I was very upset about it.
it's weird because like I'll still like tune in every once in a while, and there was a point where they were getting better, and then I don't know what happened. They went down again. Been very upsetting.
I don't know. Do you watch Walking Dead?
He does. I haven't watched since like season 3.
I haven't seen this season, but
You
I
haven't,
was
no.
very into the last few seasons.
Right. Did
Yeah.
you hear the newest game has been delayed till next year again?
The newest game,
Yeah, there's one of the companies. I can't remember who's making it.
Telltale.
No, it's not Telltale. I'll look up
Oh,
now.
it's another Walking Dead game.
Yeah, there's some company making a new one, but it's been delayed till next year.
Oh, is that the Starbreeze game?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That should be good. Starbreeze is good.
Yeah, like they announced it like 2 years ago. I think I haven't heard anything since.
They do Payday.
Payday, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Payday, Switch. Your opinions on that?
I think that is the greatest choice ever.
That's a really good idea.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, and that should have been promoted. I think higher than. I mean, I understand why they picked Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
They were like, "This is a really big game. Everybody's going to know what this is."
Yeah.
But
but the fact that Payday's coming out first.
that's a really big deal
Yeah.
because it's just such a good idea to have a tactical multiplayer
Yeah.
shooter like that portable.
Yeah,
That
and
is so good.
it's going to be a great litmus test because if it does well on Switch, then other third parties will look at it and say, okay, what can we start putting on there? So
I hope it's cheap. I hope it's like $20.
yeah, well, I don't know. It's pricing has been weird with Switch games because a lot of third parties are charging more for Switch games because of like Nintendo licensing and like putting the game on a cartridge as opposed to
Yeah.
disc.
I don't want it on cartridge.
No, that's what happens.
I guess they're paying for the
Yeah.
hardware.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, if I'm correct, I think they are releasing it physically, but I think we're getting the Ultimate Edition. They haven't announced anything yet because they did actually announce some Ultimate Edition with all the DLC and the game.
I definitely want all of the DLC because you got the John Wick DLC, which is awesome. They just announced an Ethan and Hila DLC. So
oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
The H3H3 on YouTube. They just they're gonna be in the game.
I feel like if they don't release it with the DLC, that's a huge like knock against it because it's what is this like a 3-4 year old game?
Yeah,
all this DLC's come out already, so to not give this new audience a chance to play with all the DLC is just like a waste of time.
Yeah.
That's the first game we Let's Played.
Yes, and it went terribly.
We were very upset because we thought there would be local multiplayer, and there just straight up isn't.
That's crap.
Yeah.
Now, do you think Nintendo will get some like special DLC? Like, imagine going around like in Shy Guy masks, robbing a bank.
No,
That would be awesome.
you will not be playing as Shy Guys. That said, though, Nintendo.
Well, you can create your own mask.
It's true.
So they might do something where they will let you create a Shy Guy
Nintendo
mask.
has been surprisingly good about letting third-party publishers put their characters in their games. Like you could play as the Mario characters in NBA Street on the GameCube and things like that. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like something. I just don't know because Payday is a hard M game. So
yeah. Now, did any of you get Minecraft for the Switch?
I did not.
I didn't know that was out.
It is out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not. I heard it. Some people are saying it's the best version of Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
I think it's just because it's portable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Which is fine.
What annoys me is, if you buy Minecraft DLC on Xbox or PlayStation, you buy it for one system, you get it free on the other system, because of the, accounts are unified, if that makes sense.
Well, that's really cool. Yeah, I didn't know.
But on Nintendo, I've got everything on Wii U, but you have to buy everything brand new for the Switch.
Sucks.
That's been one of Nintendo's biggest problems is the whole unified.
I'm not going to do anything on, I'm hoping to release some sort of patch. If you bought it for one system, you get it for the other one for free.
I don't know.
That would hurt people who did rebuy it.
I feel like they're not going to do that. It's just like they're going to start fresh with the Switch, and then everything going forward will have you can do it again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just the way they've always been.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get maybe Zelda DLC announced at E3 or something this year, or Animal Crossing DLC for Minecraft?
For Minecraft?
Or even Pokemon. That'd be cool as well.
I don't know about Pokemon.
Yeah, no.
Zelda, I think, is very plausible.
Yes, absolutely. Zelda's hot right now. So, yeah, to
the
announce
princess,
Zelda.
I hope, not Link.
Yeah.
What did we say? We said something that Zelda would be DLC for something, didn't we?
Oh,
yesterday?
we did. I don't remember. Arms, yeah.
Oh, people were saying, do you think the Arms DLC will be like licensed characters, like Little Mac and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, Little Mac makes the most sense, but we'll probably see like Link or someone.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, if you look at Splatoon, it was like originally a Mario game, and then they changed it, to its own IP.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll see any other characters in it, but
In Splatoon, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But Splatoon is like a whole different world.
And now the Inkling kids are like their own characters, so like they'll start showing up in things. I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the Smash Brothers for Switch.
That would be smart.
Yeah.
I think Splatoon might get stuff with like hats that are like themed like Zelda
Like
or
the
Mario or something.
TF2 hats.
Yeah. So well, I'm saying like like a hat that is like Link's hat.
Yeah.
Something like that, and with like ears or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
yeah. Now, E3 guys, what are you looking forward to most that you know of? Any surprises you're looking maybe?
I need as much from Nintendo as possible.
I'm interested to see honestly what Microsoft and Sony are going to do. I'm curious to see exactly what Scorpio is,
Yeah.
and how much it will cost.
See, that's the thing. Like, we got the specs, but nobody knows what it looks like.
Nobody knows what it looks
and
like,
that's really important.
and nobody knows the cost.
Right.
And like they need to like finally just say that and say when it's coming out. And Sony, I want to see how they're going to react to it. Maybe they'll drop the price of the PS4 Pro and the PS4 regular. Maybe they'll, start throwing out more new games at us, more exclusives, things like that. So
Sony needs to give me something that'll make me want to turn on my PS4 again, because I've been playing the Switch.
yeah,
Yeah.
I need something to switch gears.
switch gears.
There you go. But what I'm looking most forward to is Nintendo. I need as much from them for the Switch as possible.
Yeah, with
we need more games.
With Nintendo, I want them. What I want them to do is address their online situation with the Switch, because I feel like that's going to solve a lot of the, not necessarily the problems I have with it, but I think the issues that are preventing me from buying it right now. Because like we don't know Virtual Console, we don't know the account situation. We don't even know, because like you can't transfer games or save data from like console to card,
Yeah.
and back and forth. I feel like with their online account system, that's something they can easily fix.
Right.
So once I start getting more information on that, then I will look into buying one.
Virtual Console will be a really big deal.
Yes.
I'm hoping they have some stuff.
I'm hoping
that.
if they announce Virtual Console, they don't trickle out a game a week like they usually do. Just like put everything out there.
Like, give us every GameCube game that it's rumored that 3 of them are going to come out.
Right.
So give us those 3 immediately when you release Virtual
Give us
Console.
those 3. Just put out all your NES and SNES games out on there. We know those are not hard to emulate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm hoping we'll get some sort of demo for Odyssey. I don't think we will, but
I don't think so.
No.
Because that's not like a multiplayer game. That seems to be all that they're doing.
When's
It'll
Odyssey?
probably be playable at E3.
Yeah. When's Odyssey supposed to come out? In November?
I don't.
Yeah, well, it's like holidays, but maybe November, December. But
yeah, it'll be late.
Funny you mentioned
And I
multiplayer.
want freaking Mario Maker.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm sorry, you were saying.
You're grand. No, funny you mentioned multiplayer, because if you look at the reveal trailer for the Switch, I remember your one, Karen is playing Odyssey, and then remember the girls on the other building call her over.
Oh yeah,
they're playing with
so
2 Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
So
were they playing Odyssey with 2 Joy-Cons?
No, but see, that's the thing. It doesn't show you what they're playing, but I'm presuming it's Odyssey still.
Right, because she was playing Odyssey and then she got up. Okay.
I mean,
that's good to know. I mean, maybe
I don't know. That could just be an editing thing.
Maybe. But I mean,
interesting to know.
It would be that would be another thing, because we've had like multiplayer 3D Mario games, but not like, because Odyssey looks to be following in the same footsteps as 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, and we never had a multiplayer version of those.
Right.
So
But DS was the only one that we had. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting how they would do that. It would be like a Toe Jam and Earl type thing, like one screen and then you split when you walk too far apart.
Or they might just split screen it from the beginning.
I don't know. I don't think they should go the route that they did with 3D World. Remember, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like the one screen. I think they should break it down in half.
Yeah, because like if I'm up here but someone else is down here, the screen doesn't move.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to. Yeah, I hate when games do that because that forces you to play with somebody who's as good as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, can you see like a deluxe edition of 3D World coming for the Switch and even more Wii U games?
Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna see more Wii U games.
I don't know about a deluxe version of 3D World, but I need a lot of 3D games, specifically Mario Maker. I just
2D.
want Mario Maker.
Okay,
I guarantee you're going to see a lot of Wii U games come over to Switch. Maybe not this year, but definitely in the coming years because a lot of people didn't have Wii U's, and there were a lot of great games on there, and they got to start putting them somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
like imagine if Nintendo revealed 3D Maker for the Switch. Holy crap!
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. That'd be difficult.
Yeah,
very difficult. Because 2D Mario is like super simple.
It's all grid based.
Yeah. 3D would be a lot.
Yeah,
you'd be
forced to just make the opening level from Mario 64 because that's a very simple level to make.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. I think. Like imagine making levels from Galaxy and stuff and putting them together. But
yeah.
Ooh, a World Maker in Galaxy. That'd be cool.
That'd be rad. Yeah,
that'd be rad.
I mean, I'm sure because like games like Time Splitters 2 on the PS2 had a level maker, and that was a full 3D level.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
a PS2.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever think we'll see GoldenEye back on a Nintendo system, the original?
I would love to see GoldenEye back.
We're not because of the licensing issues.
So because Activision owns the James Bond license, Microsoft owns Rare, and Nintendo published the game. So all three of them have a stake in this game being released.
Yeah. Isn't that... I thought Activision were gone with the James Bond license. I thought that was finished.
I mean, maybe they put out the last few James Bond games, so I don't know if I wouldn't be surprised because Activision just lets their licensed games die.
Yeah,
so,
like Crash
except
Bandicoot.
Transformers, they do that kind of okay.
Yeah, but like if you look at Skylanders, that game is just for me it's flopped. No one's buying that at all.
It's the Toys to Life thing.
Yeah, as
the
a whole.
Toys to Life market just totally crashed.
Yeah,
that's why people think Spyro. They're gonna try to revitalize Spyro.
Yeah, maybe try to do like what they're doing with Crash.
Yeah,
the original PS1 games, is it? Or
yeah.
Well, either re-release those or something because he was in an ad with all PlayStation 4 marketing, and it was just Spyro, but it was like an old render of him.
Yeah,
so it was a little bizarre.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably will reveal some sort of, HD remaster of the original games on PS1.
If the Crash Bandicoot one does well, I don't see why not.
What is it, like $40? Is it or something over there? Do you know
what
price?
Crash Bandicoot?
I think
remake?
so.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 40
because
it's all three games and
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like it's not too bad, I guess. I know it's 3 games, but it's pretty big. I think
that's a solid price point for a remaster.
Yeah.
Like what price was Uncharted the trilogy for PS4?
That might have been 42. I think that was discounted.
Wasn't that 60?
Was it full 60?
I think it was a full 60 because those games weren't that old.
They weren't that old, but they didn't have the multiplayer. It was just single player campaigns.
Yeah, but it had 3. That game was like only a few years old by that time,
Right.
I think it was a full 60.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Now, do you think we'll see more Uncharted at E3?
Uncharted,
that
Lost
DLC.
Legacy, is it?
Lost Legacy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think Uncharted's probably gonna take a break for a while.
Yeah, while they work on The Last of Us. That's going to be important.
Yeah. I don't even think their next game after Last of Us will be Uncharted. They'll probably do something completely different.
I think they're done. I think they're supposed to be done with Uncharted.
Probably, yeah.
I actually didn't beat the last Uncharted.
Really?
I got pretty far in it, and I just stopped.
I still want to play that.
It is very good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stopped.
Now, do you think we'll ever see Jak and Daxter come back?
I don't know. because that turned into The Last of Us.
Yeah.
The last time they tried to make that.
Maybe. I feel like, if I don't know, I feel like situations needs to be like exactly right for that to come back.
I feel like if Jak and Daxter is gonna come back, it's not gonna be Naughty Dog.
Yeah, because when Sly Cooper came back, it wasn't Sucker Punch; it was someone else.
Look what I got right here.
Oh, very nice.
I got the little Naughty Dog art book.
Mm-hmm.
It has in here the art of when they turned. They were trying to make Jak and Daxter.
Isn't that like really weird?
Yeah, it's not as much art as I was expecting, but they tried to make Jak and Daxter and it wasn't working out, so they just turned the two characters pretty much into Joel and Ellie. And then they were like, "What? Do we have to make a Jak and Daxter game?" And they were like, "No." And then they just made The Last of Us.
I gotta find it because it's like really weird because it's like ultra realistic. Like Jak and Daxter look like just like humanoid versions of.
That's the page.
Yeah. There's one of Daxter that's like really. I guess it's not on here.
Yeah, this doesn't have like all of it.
Yeah. Never mind. There is one picture of like Jak and Daxter, Jak 4, where like Jak is super humanoid realistic and Daxter is like more humanoid. And like it's really weird because he's supposed to still be like the little weasel thing.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Yeah. They got really weird with it.
Yeah.
And the world is like an apocalyptic world that looks like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But like there was hints, of Last of Us coming out in Uncharted 3, if I'm correct, in the newspaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
They chucked that in.
Yeah, they do that.
Now, your theory on the Last of Us Part 2 story, that Joel is dead, what do you think?
Wait, what do I think about Joel being dead in The Last of Us Part 2?
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the trailer.
But it could be a ghost.
Yeah.
I see what he's saying.
Okay. Or he could die like immediately in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he will die like towards the end or something.
Yeah.
It'll be like a big deal. But I think that he will be the Ellie in the game because he's older.
I think you're going to switch between the two. I think they're going to make it very clear that you're playing as the bad guys in the game. And I feel towards the end of the game, Ellie's going to find out Joel lied to her and turn sides and probably have to kill Joel in the end. That's my theory.
Yeah, I think there will be a split.
Yeah.
Now, is there any news on the Last of Us movie at all? I haven't heard anything in ages.
Nothing recent. I know they were actually talking to Maisie Williams to play Ellie. And I think Sam Raimi is like still attached in some capacity, but other than that, I have no idea.
I like block all that stuff out because it like almost never happens.
I know that's the problem with like video game movies. They get all these people together, and it's either not going to happen or it turns out to be garbage. So
yeah.
Now, do you like the Mario film from years ago?
No. It surprises me how many people like love that movie, and I'm just like, but it's not Mario in any sense of the word. I mean, there are parts of it I think are watchable, but it's just I like Dennis Hopper in it.
It's funny.
I feel like Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo could be a great Mario and Luigi in a better movie.
Yeah,
it's a funny, fun time to watch.
Yeah, because it's just so silly.
Yeah, because I actually watched it this week. I haven't maybe watched it in like 20 years or something. You know, it's been that long. But I was like, I actually do remember that there. But I think what was weird the most was probably the fungus to me years ago. That was just weird as hell.
Yeah, like they took the mushroom idea and just went the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I mean. Like it's not what Mario should be, but at the same time, like it's very silly in that respect. So
maybe we'll get some sort of video game out of it, will we?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Could you imagine a video game like based on that movie, a sci-fi Mario game?
I'm sure there's some like fan game based on that movie.
Yeah, it's like a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
My God.
I don't know. Yeah, so
grappling hooks, right?
I don't.
Oh, they had the jump.
They had the jump boots, and they used super scopes to take out Koopa.
Super scopes. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't understand the whole Goomba thing, like this kind of, like, weird head and this kind of weird shaped body.
Yeah, they were like weird lizard guys when they're just supposed to be corrupt mushrooms.
Yeah.
So
and like even Toad as well. He plays guitar.
yeah, they turned. Toad was just some dude with a weird haircut, and then he turned into a Goomba.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, just gonna head on soon. If you want, I don't mind.
Okay.
Do you think we'll see Animal Crossing announced for Switch this year?
No, because they're working on the mobile game.
Yeah, they'll probably promote the mobile game first, and then we'll probably see Animal Crossing next year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do because they're gonna push real hard the mobile game because more people are gonna play the mobile game.
Yeah.
And then once people are hooked on the mobile game, they're gonna go, guess what? We have a better one for the Switch.
Yeah.
And then everybody's gonna want to buy a Switch.
Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for coming on the show. Hope you enjoyed your time chatting.
Thank
to me.
you for having us.
Thank you for hosting us.
Yeah, hosting.
and being great.
Maybe you should host next time.
We will. You bet your ass we will.
We'll figure something out.
So you're easy because you're remote. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
remote.
Okay, guys, where can we find you on social media anyway?
Go to youtube.com/Wulff Den. That is WULFF Den. And you click on all the links there.
Yeah.
I'm at Bob Wolf on Twitter.
I am at Will Wolf, damn it, on Twitter.
And you can find the rest of our garbage through those means.
Yeah. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. You can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Twitch, and for more Nintendo and podcasts, keep it right here. Thanks for watching, and as always, guys, stay fresh.
Bye.
Yay.
And we're finished.
All right.
Yay.
Yay!